Hi guys, this is a quick video on a couple of the exterior functions of ARrim 1. Great for scoping exteriors, getting measurements of difficult areas that would be hard to do with a tape measure. ARrim 1 is this tiny laser measuring device, and it plugs into the charging port of your phone, and you download an app that's compatible with iPhones 6 or newer and Android devices 7.0 or newer, and it turns your phone into a powerful measuring device. I'm just going to do a couple quick tutorials on the features that I feel are awesome for exterior. So your first thing you're always going to do once you turn the app on is calibrate. That's this little bullseye in the bottom right hand corner. You have to hit it a couple times once in a while if it doesn't read, which is not a big deal. Now so there's a tree in the way here, so there's a couple different functions. One is your area function. You go to your menu, you go to your area function. This odd-shaped wall would be probably difficult to measure with a tape, and then trying to figure the square footage because of these step downs and everything. So I'll show you how to get this area real quick with the square foot feature. All you're going to do is mark points in the corners, okay, and it draws these lines in augmented reality to know that you've marked your points correctly. If you can't see the dot on the wall because it's too bright, you're going to tap the middle of the screen and a bullseye comes up so you know where the laser is on the wall. Okay. You just go to your corners and you mark your points. This is great for masons, siding guys, restoration guys, trying to get quick square footages of walls to order material or give a quick estimate. You just hit the check mark button from your last point to your first point, and we automatically generate that square footage of that wall for you. That's the square foot feature. Okay. So next would be your line feature. If you need to know some distances to order, I don't know, J-channel or corner pieces for thin veneer masonry or anything like that. So this is your line feature. It'll give you the actual lengths of measurements, okay? And with this too, you can move back and you can take a picture with the camera icon bottom left, and that photo is saved to the camera roll on your phone and in the app. So you have a reference of your square footages, your heights, your lengths, everything that you need. Next feature, clear all that out. Next feature would be your 3D function. What I like to tell people to do with the 3D function is go to your line function first and mark some reference points. You know, if you're an adjuster and you're taking a ton of pictures, doing 6-7 houses a day, and you're doing all these 3D photos, which I'll explain here in a second, you want to make sure that you have reference marks on the 3D photo to make sure that you've scaled the wall correctly. And I'll show you what I mean here. So that's your line feature. You can mark a couple points and it gives you the actual measurements: 6'10" height, 5'10"3/4 width. So what I'm going to do now is go to my 3D function, and you have three options here, and then we're doing some exterior work. So you're going to choose this little brick wall. That's your flat wall option. You also you can do flooring, and you can do roofs too. But right now I'm showing this wall, the flat wall feature. So what you're going to do is go there, and you're going to mark 2 points on the wall. Okay, what you want to make sure is you mark them on a piece of trim or something that is on the same plane. So I know this door is square and flush, so I'm going to mark a point on one side and a point on the other. And now that I've marked those 2 points, I can move back to get the wall and the whole wall in the frame. And all you do is hit the camera icon, and now you have a scaled measurable picture of that wall. And since I used the line function first, and those measurements are in augmented reality, they stay on the wall when I'm switching between functions. So now I can go to my menu, I can go to the folder, I can choose this photo, and now I can measure everything that is on the same plane that I marked those 2 points in the 3D function. And you're going to see that we're pretty close to the actual measurements that we used on the line feature. So now I can get my heights and get my lengths of the whole wall. I can get my window measurements. You can zoom in if you need to get more accurate. This big window here. Zoom in. Okay. So now you can take a picture with the camera icon. And like I said, that photo is saved to your camera roll on your phone and in the app, so you can then save this photo to a job file with all the measurements on it, and then you can always go back to the app and reference that photo if you need to grab more measurements without having to go back out to the house if you miss something. Huge time saver. So those are 3 functions that are awesome for scoping exteriors. Adjusters need to get measurements for each side of a wind damaged house or hail damaged house. You just take a picture of all the elevations in 3D, and you can go back to your office and you can measure them later. Just put reference points with the line function to make sure that you scaled it correctly, and you're good to go. ARrim 1's available at ARrim1.com. $199, no recurring fees. And we do have a desktop version that you'll be put into the beta testers. Everybody that buys an ARrim 1, you'll be added to the beta testing program for our desktop version, and that couples with the 3D photos and generates square footages of elevations for you, and has a lot of other nice features that aren't available in the app. So any questions, feel free to call or message me. All my information is on the ARrim1.com, ARrim1.com, ARRIM1ONE.com website. Thank you guys. Have a good one.